Hi, I'm Bree Witt.
And I'm Brooklyn Eichman.
And thank you for joining us for this week's news show.
With all the latest in news, sports, and entertainment. You're watching the BooneTV Buzz, Iowa High School's most watched high school news show.
Where we will bring you all the latest news, sports, and entertainment at Boone High School. Let's first take a look at what has Boone High School buzzing. First up, catching up with junior Warren Williams and swim team. BooneTV's Holden Davis features his swimming team journey.
Warren Williams is a junior at Boone High School and has been a member of the high school swim team for 3 years. This year, Warren was a part of the 400-meter free relay and helped the team break the school record and pool records at 3 minutes and 19 seconds. Warren says some other things he wants to accomplish this year are making state and making the top 16.
My goals for this season is to do well at state, hopefully make top 16 and swim on Saturday at state and not just Friday.
Sophomore Isaac Clark was also a part of the new 400-meter free relay record. Isaac says that Warren always competes with him and pushes him to get better at practice.
For me, he pushes me hard. I always want to race him in every practice we do. And then just out of the pool, it's just always a competition between us.
The Boone High School boys swimming coach, Mr. Mann, says that Warren is a competitor and he has helped his teammates grow and improve.
He's just a competitor. Warren likes nothing more than to beat the guy next to him, and in practice that helps the other guys around him to compete as well. You know, he's brought a lot of people along, like his relay mates like to compete against him because they know he's good and they know that he will bring out the best in them every time.
Cardin is another one of Warren's teammates. He says that Warren encourages and pushes his teammates to become better.
Warren's always pushing everybody else, trying to get faster, hit better goal times. He's all around really encouraging to all of our teammates.
Coach Mann says that Warren's hard work has led to success, and he is continuing to get better.
Just keep working. I think he's at the point where no success is too much success, and he just keeps bringing that success with the amount of work that he's put in, and he'll just continue on through that through his senior year, and hopefully can just keep getting better and better.
Warren has had a successful start to the swim team, and he hopes to end the season with success at districts and state. Warren's teammates and coaches describe him as hardworking, competitive, and a good leader. Good luck, Warren, with the rest of the season. Thank you for watching. This has been Holden Davis with BooneTV.
Hey, it's Brooklyn here to bring you the latest sports. On January 5th, the Boone boys basketball varsity team took on the Gilbert Tigers. BooneTV sports reporter McKay Eggett has the game and has your recap.
On January 5th, the Boone Toreadors boys varsity basketball team faced off against the Gilbert Tigers. Here are your highlights. In the first quarter, the Toreadors and the Tigers stayed close and didn't let anybody get ahead. In the second quarter, the Tigers started to pull ahead, but the Toreadors caught up and kept them from getting too far. By halftime, the Tigers were up 33-24. In the second half, Tyson Shivers dominated in the paint, both offensively and defensively. Reed Carr and Wes Van Pelt expanded to the three-point line in the second half. The Toreadors tried their best to catch up to the Tigers, but in the end, the Gilbert Tigers beat the Toreadors 68-48. The Toreadors are looking forward to a great rest of the season. I'm McKay Eggett for BooneTV. Thanks for joining me. As always, roll doors.
There are multiple films and entertainment pieces that were released in the last year. Family Switch happens to be one of those films, and BooneTV, Leah Spears, has everything you need to know.
What's up, Boone High? I'm Leah, and welcome back to my review show. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the Netflix original movie, Family Switch. Jess, Jennifer Garner, and Bill Walker, Ed Helms, are a married suburban couple, but they fear disconnecting from their kids. Their daughter, Cece Emma Myers, is the star soccer player, and their son, Wyatt Brady Noon, is a science nerd. With their baby, brother, and dog, they go to a rare planetary alignment. With this alignment, a telescope, and a sidekick, the family gets switched. Their journey to fix this problem teaches them valuable lessons and brings them closer together. There are some cons to this movie. Viewers have seen similar plots in Freaky Friday or 13 Going on 30, so it can be seen as predictable and cliche. This movie had 3 different writers, but the plot is so simple. It's not like that's necessarily a bad thing, but I was hoping to see more come from it. It's a holiday movie, but that's not really shown. Christmas doesn't really play a role throughout the movie nor the plot. It just seems like a regular old movie to me. There are quite a few scenes throughout the movie that are cringeworthy, but I've seen worse. Aside from the cons, there are still good aspects of the movie. The actors did a pretty good job in their roles. Brady Noon and Emma Myers are young and upcoming actors, and many think they did a great job, including me. It's a simple, feel-good movie that's fun and lighthearted. It made my family and I laugh, and it was heartwarming to see the Walkers all come together in the end. Because I think the pros and cons are somewhat balanced, I give The Family Switch a rating of 3 out of 5 stars. It's not the best movie I've seen, but it's also not the worst. I wasn't going into this movie with super high expectations, so it's not like I was shocked when it wasn't the best I've ever seen. If you're looking for an Oscar-worthy film, don't watch it. But if you're looking for something fun and cheesy, this is the movie for you. This has been Leah Spears from BooneTV. Have a great day, Boone High.
Along with films, video games, and entertainment, have also made an appearance. BooneTV's Kyle Joning reviews the newest Armored Core 6. Take it away, Kyle.
Hello, welcome to the Radical Zone with yours truly, the J-Man. Today I'll be taking a look at Armored Core 6, the 13th mainline Armored Core game. History lesson! Long ago, in a land with Crystal Pepsi and a land without the Xbox, there was a video game company making mediocre games for the PlayStation, FromSoft. Making their debut with Kingsfield, a first-person fantasy RPG, they were immediately cast into the "it's fine" category of video games. A few more Kingsfield later, and we got our first Armored Core, giant robots with that FromSoft flair. Armored Core would get a release every year, except for 2007. The series would change and evolve to form a specific niche of mech games. Then Demon's Souls came out. Then Dark Souls. Then Mediocrity. FromSoft entered a new age. They were now known as the guys who made the Soulsborne games. And Armored Core was promptly forgotten about. And now it's back, and it's like 4, and 3, and 5, and it's great. In Armored Core, you pilot an Armored Core. This thing. The basics. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 parts that make up an AC. Important ones are your arms and legs. You can have normal bipedal legs, reverse joint legs, quadruped legs, and tank treads. You are just piloting a tank now. Your arms usually have machine guns, plasma rifles, laser swords, etc. Your shoulders keep your missiles, grenade launchers, and laser cannons. The campaign has 5 chapters and is mostly linear on the first playthrough. There are missions that let you change the story and who you side with. And the first mission has you fight a boss, FromSoft. There's also a mode called the Arena, where you fight other enemy ACs. This is probably like my favorite part of the game. There's also the Nest, where you can fight with players online. I suck. Armored Core 6 is the most story-driven series by far. You are augmented human C4621, a mercenary under the guidance of Handler Walter. You crash land on Rubicon 3, where 2 megacorporations, Balaam and Arquebus, are fighting over a mysterious energy called Coral that previously almost blew up the universe. You're just here for the money, right? The music in Armored Core 6 is really good. It doesn't sound like 4 or 5 to my dismay. I need more frequency. I need frequency. The music is a little more generic, but it makes sense for being the first Armored Core game in a decade. Kota Hoshino, the previous Armored Core composer, returns for Armored Core 6, along with Shoei Maezawa from FromSoft Soulsborne games. Armored Core 6 has been released for the PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, S, Steam. It's on everything. It's $60. Just get this game. It's amazing. It's my cool robot game stamp of approval. I am in love with this game. It is so cool. I love giant robots. Yeah! We're gonna go build a robot.
Kaijus are a giant mythological Japanese beasts, such as the infamous Godzilla and terrifying King Kong. BooneTV's Kale Killam asks students and staff, what's your favorite kaiju?
Question of the week! Question of the week!
Huh.
that is terrifying. But what's your favorite kaiju? No!
My favorite monster is King Kong because he climbed a skyscraper and he fought Godzilla.
My favorite monster is probably King Kong or Godzilla.
King Kong.
My favorite monster that's bigger than a building has to be Godzilla or King Kong.
My favorite animal bigger than a building would probably be a gray whale.
My favorite mythical creature taller than a building is Bigfoot.
Any of the kaijus from the movie Pacific Rim, they're pretty cool.
Definitely the Loch Ness Monster.
What's the... Is it Mothra from Godzilla? Is that how their name is said? It's that one. If I remember correctly, they were killed off, weren't they?
Yeah, Mothra died a lot during the film.
Sad. But yeah, Mothra from the Godzilla franchise.
My dad's bigger than a building. That's the worst monster.
Wait, did you say Gamera?
Big turtle.
My favorite movie monster that's bigger than a building is probably King Kong.
Godzilla.
Godzilla?
Godzilla.
Godzilla.
I like Godzilla because of what it represents. I feel like it's a pretty good time capsule of the period and what they feared at the time. So yeah, Godzilla.
Question of the week. Question of the week.
There are tons of extracurricular classes here at Boone High School. Unlike a few schools, Boone High offers a photography class. BooneTV's Bree Witt shares what to expect when you sign up for Miss Wheeler's photography class.
There are many extracurricular classes at Boone High School many students enjoy. And one of those classes is Mrs. Wheeler's photography class. Mrs. Wheeler has been teaching photography for 4 years and is excited to get more students involved in her class.
I've been teaching photography, this will be year number 4. I think photography is rather interesting because it's a new art media that most people can be trained in and not have to worry about their fine motor skills with drawing or painting or sculpting something.
Photography is an enjoyable extracurricular class.
There's so much fun stuff that we get to do. We get to go for walks when the weather is nice. We get to set up all kinds of experiments and just have fun exploring the media with the cameras that we have.
I really was interested in taking this class because, well, first of all, I bought a camera and I didn't know how to use it, so I wanted to learn how to use it. I feel like what makes the class enjoyable is that you get to meet new people and the teacher's like really, really nice and laid back. And you just get to, then people in here are pretty nice, so you get to make new friends.
What interested me in taking this class is that when I'm older, I am interested in being a photographer. So this class will help me get better at that.
By the time that they leave my class, I am hoping that they will have mastered the basics of using a camera. So if they decide that they want to continue exploring photography outside of class later on in life, they can pick up any kind of digital camera and be able to use it.
I hope this video has interested you into taking Mrs. Wheeler's photography. Thanks for watching. This has been Bree Witt from BooneTV. Thank you for joining us for this week's news show. We will be back next time with all the latest buzz at Boone High School.
In the meantime, please head over to BooneTV.com and check out our latest videos and written stories. While there, don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube.
And now, make sure that you stay safe, stay cool, and have a great week, Boone High.
Roll doors!